Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and Battleship League Division 3, where the Strasbourg is once again showcasing all the ships in the division. This time she is going up against the Queen Elizabeth, or the Valiant, or whichever ship that we ended up saying that this was closest to, with the Warspite kind of casements still there, but they're filled in. So, I wonder how she will do. So, I'm going to take command of Strasbourg first, again, as I have been before. Same setup. Same idea. Yes. Right, in we go. Note, there are no Germans in Division 3. No Germans in Division 3. No Italians either. Oh, look at that. Queen Elizabeth, the only ship in Division 3 with 15-inch guns. So interesting to see them. Now, eagle-eyed viewers will have noticed that there are 2 Japanese and 2 British ships in Division 3. Now, I could try and get them to fight each other using unlock all and all this sort of stuff, but that is quite a lot of annoyance, because I'd have to do it every time, and that's an enormous amount of extra effort on my part, just for something it's not going to be... You know, I can see ships from Britain and France Navy in conflict, but 2 ships from the Royal Navy, 2 ships from the Imperial Japanese Navy. That's not very likely. So, points from this division will be added up and then divided by the number of battles. So, a mean number of points will be taken, and that will be used to determine the winner, rather than just the total number of points. And of course, this approach allows for the winner of Division 3, if they move up, you know, they might move up and they're in a division where there's one of their countrymen. So, yeah, it makes sense. Interestingly, Queen Elizabeth not wanting to get rammed again is kiting the Strasbourg. So Strasbourg giving chase. It's the best ship I've managed to build whilst... Depends what you mean by historical designs, because obviously if you're doing a historical design, then you're going to base it on a real life ship. But I do try to make my ships realistic-ish, generally speaking, when I'm doing the campaigns and things like that. Like, I do quite like having ships that look like they could have existed, sticking to the kind of philosophies of ship design. But if I have to say, I actually quite like the ship that I recorded for Taskmaster today, the day I'm recording this, that Spanish, it's not realistic at all because it's 70,000 tons, but it did use historical principle in that it used an all or nothing armor scheme. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with that ship. I thought it packed a lot in. Obviously, it didn't have a torpedo belt and stuff like that. And if I was rebuilding it, I would add a torpedo belt and things like that to it, and secondaries and what have you. But as a concept, I quite like that ship. It certainly would have caused a stir if the Spanish especially. But I thought she was quite an interesting ship. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth, obviously slower than Strasbourg, so we will catch up. Interesting that she's chosen to run away. She is at 132, more expensive. So we'll do 4. Oh, thank you, Mr. Vidicords, aka Maul. Hello, thank you very much for the resub. Yes, you have subbed for a long time. Thank you very much. Yeah. Nice hit. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's why I decided to do this as a league, because it makes it interesting. Like, yeah, Strasbourg here has moved up. Strasbourg has no business fighting most of these ships, but it is interesting to see, and it also means that I don't have to do, say, you know, Scharnhorst versus all of these ships as well, because, you know, we know kind of how she did compared to the ships in her division. So, you know, it's not every ship versus every other ship. Although once the league is complete, if there are some matchups that people really want to see, we might we might indulge and dig out some of the ships that we've done and in the lower leagues and do some kind of interesting what-if matches. But yeah, the divisions are designed to be competitive with each other, and they have a similar background. So all the ships in Division 4 were kind of are they battleships really? You know, are they really counted as capital ships? And yeah, you had Congo and Brunel, which were battle cruisers. But of course, you know, battle cruisers did end up fighting battleships. You had Doria, which is a bit of a weird one. Scharnhorst, which is also weird with its 11-inch guns, almost like heavy cruiser armor. So, you know, Division 4 is the odd ships. Division 3 is kind of the, you know, end of the World War One design philosophy. So, you know, you've got Queen Elizabeth here, you know, Super Dreadnought, Last of the Super Dreadnoughts. You've got the standards in the Tennessee, and you've got the Japanese World War One ships, or just after World War One. And then you'll see in Divisions 2, 1 that again there is a bit of a theme. We are getting Strasbourg is getting hits in, and Queen Elizabeth has given up running away. Got very good accuracy though. Those 15-inch guns do hit very hard. Damage in return. Oh, Elizabeth, don't let the Strasbourg get into ramming range. Ramming range. Captain's mad, I tell you. Again, Elizabeth's armor holding up pretty well, actually. Turning away. Wise. Wise. not holding up so well now, just accumulating damage. But not really able to get it back on the Strasbourg. Not at this range anyway, and this angle. I mean, Strasbourg is very much a one-trick pony, and this is completely ahistorical. Strasbourg knows this is a suicide mission, so yeah, not not smart. Just all partial pens, but they're not enough to actually sink a ship most of the time. That's what the Ram's going to be for. We should go back in history and tell the designs of the Strasbourg to put on a ram, power ram bow or something. Now, again, she thinks she's in the Imperial Navy, not the French Navy. Aim there, would you? And contact. Oh my words! I wasn't expecting to fire at that rate. No, she sinks. And Strasbourg, that's a lot of damage, but didn't sink before the battle ended. So Strasbourg goes 1-up. But we've seen this a few times. Like she can get a cheeky hit in sometimes. Right, let us swap over and take control of the Queen Elizabeth. Right, where are you? There you are. Right, okay, head that way. So, the AI is probably a little less likely to be keen to try and ram me. Again, you know, that's not something you would do in real life, because as you saw there, the Strasbourg was really badly damaged. Probably would have sunk if the battle hadn't timed out. And mutually assured destruction is not exactly the best plan. I'm going to sail so I can fire all 8 guns. ram her back. Yes, don't worry. All the design videos are already done. They just haven't come out yet. Yes, with Treefrog, all ready to go. But I thought, you know, you need to start actually recording the fights. Why not do them live? Do it a bit differently. See if it's something that the Twitch audience enjoys. Hopefully it is. How many have we got? That's pretty good. So yeah, if you're watching this and I'd love to watch this live, love to join in, then please do. Follow me on Twitch. I stream not a huge amount because I find it quite difficult for, you know, energy-wise. But I stream twice a week. Ultimate Admiral, Tuesday and Thursday evenings. And you can find my Twitch link to my channel in the video description, but it's just Brother Monroe on Twitch. Could be relatively easy to find. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I saw Draconiful's video on HMS Unicorn, which is really close to me, actually. That was cool, because I've been on that ship many times. So it's really cool to see it get some publicity and some attention, because it is a really, really interesting ship, that one. Pen. Queen Elizabeth definitely has the advantage. 10 hits to 4. Even if not all of them have done damage. Strasbourg, yeah, kind of broadside at 12 kilometers. So it's a pretty historical engagement distance. Elizabeth looking to get some flooding or engine damage if she can, just to stop Strasbourg from running. Oh, a pen. Very nice. Main belt pen as well. Yikes. That's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to hurt even more. Oh, no, Strasbourg. You're too close. You're too close. Taking a lot of damage. Hey, Reed. Nice to see you. Yeah, she's starting to turn. Let's make sure she doesn't get away. But yeah, serious damage now. 10 kilometers out. Strasbourg OP. Actually, I don't play it, but someone who does can tell me. You just get Strasbourg and Richelieu and that in World of Warships. I'm genuinely curious. But Strasbourg now sunk. Okay. 1-all. In that case, it goes to the tiebreaker. So we will play again. I'll hit launch. Only Richelieu. Well, it's the same layout, isn't it? And I'll switch AI on, and I will remember not to click around and influence the results. Just looking. Got an early hit. Didn't do a lot. Strasbourg coming in, so no running away, which is a really nice change from Division 4, where nearly every fight I had to do some severe editing on because the ships ran away from each other all the time. You do get it. Okay, cool. Queen Elizabeth looks like, well, it's hard to tell with the AI sometimes, but she doesn't want Strasbourg getting too close, which is understandable. Her somewhat insane captain is known to do silly things. They would just turn like a fraction of, a couple of degrees over to port to get B turret firing as well. But otherwise, not a bad play by the AI. Yeah, getting the odd deck hit in, which is really, really nice. early damage. Yeah, Captain basically thinks a big torpedo. I mean, we were joking around when we were initially building it. This ship has a terrible aft weight offset, as built in Ultimate Admiral, and you can balance it out by putting an armoured prow on, which is kind of appropriate. You don't want to, by the way, because it doesn't improve the ship very much, but it is funny, and yeah, to find it basically ramming everything. And it did ram stuff a couple of times in Division 4 as well. So yeah, definitely an Imperial Navy kind of take on it, rather than a French one. I should play Battlefleet Gothic again on stream. I haven't done that for ages. I love Battlefleet Gothic. Right. Yeah, likes boarding, stealing other ships. Oh, Rose Dragonflayer, thank you very, very much for, well, not for that news, but thank you very much for the resub. I greatly sympathise. I myself have had it, I think, 4 times now, and got seriously ill after the second one. And I've had every variant under the sun. So yeah, I feel for you. It's really, really not fun. But if you've had your, as long as you don't have long COVID like me, then it's hopefully not too bad when you do get it. When I got Omicron, I felt absolutely terrible. Oof. Yeah, that calls flights training. That is very cool. What are you learning to fly? It's very, very cool. Yeah, we're into a bit of a chase now, but hopefully get close enough in a minute. Because Strasbourg is faster than the Queen Elizabeth. What's the range at the moment? 20. Would like to see Queen Elizabeth turning in and fighting, to be honest. Kind of wants to be at that 10-15 kilometer range, something like that. Commercial license trading in SSO 172. Cool, cool. Now there's a game type that I have not played in so long. Flight simulators. When I was a kid, one of the games, I didn't have many games, but one of the games that I did have and therefore played to death was it was FA-18 Hornet. I had the very, very first version of that. I also had the Korean War one. Yeah, and I played that so much. I haven't played a flight simulator in ages. I tried. Messed around on a friend's copy of X-Plane once for a bit. That was quite good. But yeah, like I do occasionally see videos of people playing the current Microsoft Flight Simulator and stuff like that. So yeah, I might get into that at some point. But I don't have a joystick or anything like that. So yeah, Flight Simulator. They're good. It's a funny old. It's a funny game. Once you get into it, it's really, really fun. I know some people are super serious about it. You know, they have the joysticks and the foot pedals and the like. I have 2 screens because I stream, but you have like 3 screens, so you got a kind of cockpit view, and then like instrument panel screens and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. Fight jets. He's still going to run out of ammunition at this rate. Come on, Queenie. Turn around. You need a win here. There's 1-1. Oh, that was good. Maybe you're going to do it through deck pens. It's going to take forever. So hopefully those of you on YouTube don't mind me just chatting away with Twitch chat. FA-18 Hornet Career, or whatever it was called. Definitely a game that I played absolutely tons of when I was younger. Growing up. Deus Ex was another one. The first Deus Ex game. Played absolutely tons of that. I'm trying to think what other. Total Annihilation. Those are kind of the big 3 games for me when I was growing up. And still, you know, 3 of my favourite genres today, like hardcore sim, simulation type games, strategy, and kind of RPGs as well. I love all of them. Mind you, I like most kind of games. And yeah, I quite like games that are hard to learn, because I enjoy learning how to play a game. So yeah, I enjoy things like Dwarf Fortress, which I might actually feature on the channel when the Steam version comes out. Farming Simulator, which if you follow me on Twitch, you know I play Farming Simulator sometimes. Come on, Strasbourg. Can you catch up a little bit? 19-3 we're at now. Quinlan's with having none of it. And then yeah, when I was older, started getting into Total War, Paradox games, so Victoria. Victoria 3 will definitely be coming to the channel because I'm actually a Victoria 1 YouTuber of all things. If you go back to my old videos, you'll find the very first videos I did were on Victoria Revolutions and the Victoria Improvement Project back on Victoria 1. So yeah, I've been keeping up with the Victoria 3 Dev Diaries and stuff. So I'll definitely be playing that. War Thunder. See, it's one of these games that, you know, I probably should try at some point. But it's multiplayer. And I've never gotten into multiplayer gaming in a big way. I would totally play Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought's multiplayer. I'm not hugely into multiplayer. Playing Hearts of Iron 4 right now is the British. Ooh, yes. I do like the Hearts of Iron games. I played what's it called? Arsenal of Democracy, which is like a improvement mod for Hearts of Iron 2 quite a lot. So Hearts of Iron 2 is the one I played a lot of. I haven't played 4 as much as I kinda maybe should have done. But yeah, no, I love Paradox games. So favourite would be Crusade. Well, no, my absolute favourite is Victoria, but then love Crusade games, and I love Stellaris as well. Both really cool. Some Stellaris stuff still up on my channel. When I was doing the Star Trek mod, Star Trek New Horizons mod for Stellaris, which is really cool. Hoi 4 I've not played as much. Europa Universalis I have played, but it's my least favourite. And I haven't played Imperator Rome. Dwarf Fortress is amazing. Amazingly fun game. Just you need a wiki open to play it. This is the only problem. From the Depths, yeah. People have mentioned From the Depths to me. I should maybe play that. Avorion, I love Avorion. There's a couple of seasons of Avorion on the channel. Yeah, fancying some Avorion content. There's plenty of it. Oh, you finally turning. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth has decided to fight, but she's used up so many shells. Oh no. Crusader Kings 3 is awesome. It's really, really good. I do have a complete playthrough playing as Scotland up on the YouTube channel. Really, really fun. There's been some really cool improvements to the game lately. Coat of Arms designer and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Spiff has a really cool run of it. Yeah, I'd say Dwarf Fortress. I played Terraria as well. I'd say Dwarf Fortress is harder to get into. Simply because some of the concepts and systems are very opaque, and it's not just you. Like, it's a management game. Like, it has the detail of a single player survival adventure game, but it's a management game. Like, and you can have 200 dwarves in your fortress. And yeah. Oh, some good hits though. Finally some action. Strasbourg down to 37% structure. Queen Elizabeth down to only 70, but only has 45 AP shells remaining. So really needs to get the hits in, and is. Oh my word. Oh lord. Yeah, Strasbourg suffering. An engine out. Fair amount of flooding. Queen Elizabeth though down to 21, 13 shells. So basically 2 salvos remaining. We go down to, well, I'll reload the guns and then we'll go to real time. See what that's like for Strasbourg. Oh, nasty. Yeah, that's a lot of flooding. I think Strasbourg might be done for. Queen Elizabeth does have one more salvo. Strasbourg completely out of ammunition. So pretty much at Queen Elizabeth's mercy. Has fired every single shot. So can't really fault Strasbourg for not trying. Yeah, I probably will play Crusader Kings 3 again at some point. I need to get my health up, so that I can do daytime streaming again, and then I'll establish a regular schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably going to be after the summer before I attempt to do that, and try and get into a proper kind of habit. For now, I'm just taking every day as it comes. If Vicky 3 comes out though, I'll probably suddenly appear and start playing that. Or another game that I've been keeping an eye on. Anyway, enough ranting about me. Queen Elizabeth wins in round 3. 2 points for her, and no points for the Strasbourg. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Armoured Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.